Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Just trying to
Mm.
find you on
Oh, I found us.
Facebook. Mine's always really slow. Got you on my phone, but not on.
Oh,
Why is it
Sally's in
so
already, as well
slow?
as Laurie. Hello, girls. How are you?
Oh, eager beavers.
As is Cheryl. I
Oh,
still, I still had to think about it. It's the opposite of the way it's spelled. Hi, Stephanie. Happy Easter, everybody. Hi,
I'll say hello
Sally.
to some people when I can find you on
I'll
Facebook.
just fill in while you're waiting.
Yeah,
Hi,
you'll have
Sam.
to.
Happy Easter. And Jill's here. Oh, we've got all the gang. How lovely. Hi, Tina. How are you? How did everyone have a lovely Easter? And Rebecca's here. Hi, Rebecca. You all had a lovely Easter.
I did, yes. I haven't really done a lot, but
No,
had lots of
oh, Chris is
chocolate
here.
and I've found you now.
No, I didn't even have any chocolate because I'm on a flipping diet. I did have hot cross buns
Oh,
until they came out my ears.
standard. You have to have chocolate on
I
Easter.
know. We haven't bought any because I commented to Pete yesterday that I think it's the first time ever we've not had chocolate for Easter. And I don't know. I probably didn't really miss it that much, to be fair.
Or
But
you can
never
have some of
mind.
mine because I had too much.
Oh, did you?
So,
I
yeah.
don't know. I guess since the kids are grown up, I used to, do like an Easter egg or a little Easter basket for the kids, but that's gone out the window this year as
Yeah.
well. I feel really bad.
Much of the Easter eggs, haven't they gone down in price? I
Have
can
they?
remember
I
they
don't
used to
know. I
be,
didn't even look.
yeah, you can get them now so cheap.
Oh, I bet they're
Which
cheap
is,
today.
it's,
I should
it's
have gone out
amazing that
shopping
things,
today.
it's amazing that things go down, but like they have,
Yeah.
Easter eggs definitely have.
Well, Rebecca's
Oh,
showing
Rebecca
off.
Meadows, we made our own Easter eggs. Oh, look at you.
From chocolate or
You
just
need to
painted
share.
eggs? Oh, two Heathers are here, the Heathers.
Oh.
Hi, girls.
Hope they're not like the normal Heathers. Heathers on the show.
Oh, Brandy's here. Hello, Brandy.
Hello.
um, right, we have a sketch to do at the 12-month project. I should have brought out the other one,
Got
shouldn't
all
I?
them photos.
I know, look at me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get more photos per page. So
I'm hopeless with that, like loads of photos. I only ever use one.
well, I was only doing one. I think it was a comment that I saw on Hit Kit last year, or maybe even quite a long time before that. That I think a lot of the design team just used one or two photos.
Yeah,
And I thought, well, I kind of get that actually, that we all take so many photos now, don't we,
we
for
do, yeah.
just on our phones. So I think even if on one thing you'd probably have several photos that you might want to scrap. But if you don't have so many, you could easily swap this for fewer photos. So maybe one here, one up there, a
Yeah, but
bit
you
of
could use those spaces as like journaling
journaling.
blocks or
Yeah, or
pages, wouldn't
pattern
you?
paper.
Yeah,
So
so
you
it's
could easily
still,
swap one of these for, like a banner or banners or something. So I do, I kind of like, I consciously, when I created this one, is had some landscape and some portrait photos because I think when you try and mix those onto a layout, I think that's the hardest thing when you've
yeah,
got, some this way, some this way. I always find that the most difficult to scrap because I, I know I shouldn't, but I probably like mine so they're kind of balanced and even, and it's kind of tricky, isn't it?
yeah, it's hard.
So Tina says she likes lots of photos. Oh, Heather Guy says she's so much more fun than the Heathers. I bet you are. I've
All
not seen the Heathers.
those heathers in the show are, it's quite frightening, some of
Who
those.
are they?
Yeah.
I've never
It's a bit
seen
like
it.
me, it's a bit like Mean Girls, the
Oh, is
heathers,
it?
but like a bit more sinister
Only
than,
they don't wear pink on Wednesdays, is it? Do they do?
I
What
don't
do the
know.
mean girls do? Do they wear pink on Wednesdays or something? I don't know.
um, Rebecca has made chocolate filled with pudding.
Oh, well, do feel
Oh,
free to bring me one when you see me.
yeah.
I'm always
Oh,
up for a bit
Stephanie,
of
right.
a.
Yes, that circle could be a doily, unless you
It could.
Nicola, and then she won't use a doily because she's scared of doilies.
Scared of them. definitely.
Oh,
So I am just going to put. I'm stenciling on my background. I have
have you
been.
got a plain piece of paper, Morag?
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
know. This
nothing
is
on
really
it.
changes.
Oh, frightening.
Do you know, I've had a right good time. So just to fill everybody in, my poor pooch has had what's that cruciate ligament
Yeah.
operation. So he tore his cruciate, and they have to break the bone, and then they put a plate in to put the bone back in together. Well, he only had it not last Friday, the Friday before, but he's walking about now. But it means he needs constant monitoring. So we've been stuck in the house for feels like months actually. In my case, it has only been kind of weeks really, but it just feels like a long time.
Only been a week and a half, Morag.
Well, and we were stuck before really because before we had the operation, you couldn't. We had to watch. He didn't go anywhere and do anything he shouldn't have done. So I do feel like me. I'm not one to stay at home.
I think the
Oh,
problem is when you're forced to. It's like in
yeah.
lockdown, wasn't it? I'm quite happy being at home if I want to be at home, but it's when you're forced into it.
Well, it's Pete's favourite thing, isn't it? Really, he likes being at home.
Well, he could
Like,
just give him the dog and that's it.
yeah, he's a lot though to manage on your own though
Yeah.
sometimes. So I think it's just the responsibility of it all, and when they go a bit cray cray and they kind of want to just jump around, it can get a bit like that. So anyway, so that's what. So consequently, I was saying that actually I've done quite a lot of scrapping over the weekend, which has been really nice, lovely. So I think
Heather
I
has
actually
just
did.
said he
I
broke
did.
his cruise ship. Oh, no, he hasn't broke his cruise ship.
Oh, his
He's
cruise ship. It's like a cruise ship. No. Is it cut?
he's,
Is it? I think it gets shortened to ACL or something like that. So something
his ligament,
yeah, cruciate,
crucial ligament, I think it
cruciate,
is.
cruciate.
Cruciate ligament,
Yeah,
not his cruise ship.
yeah.
He does know the cruise ship.
Oh, he
Otherwise, he'd be
did.
a very bougie dog if he did.
Yeah, I like a bit of a bougie dog. I'm not sure this is going how I planned, as always.
It's looking good.
So yeah, my photos. So we're scrapping March, of course, from the March Fox box, and then we went to Iceland last month. So there is a bit of that in my layout. So because I was doing a lot of scrapping and I was kind of doing what I wanted to do at the weekend, just whatever I felt like. I've used a lot of that. What's that 49 and Market one by Dennis? The
Wanderlust Explorer.
Yes, and that's all kind of browns, and because it was that collection's actually really good for my Iceland photos. So I think when you get in the zone of doing something, you just kind of get a bit stuck, don't you? You just find it easy to go on to the next one in the same
Yeah.
collection or the same theme, and that's what's happened over the weekend, really. So that's what I'm not going to be using that tonight, but I have got the same sort of colours in another collection. Is where I was going to. That looks a bit wrong. I think with this, you've just got to be watched that you don't end up with straight clouds. So you can just go back over it. I don't know if this is what I want really, but
And what that stencil's not in the
number
thingy thing.
48, is it not?
I cannot see it. Number
Ah,
48. You might
we
need to
did we did
cut.
archive a few, but
It might need to cut
I'd have
some more.
thought this was
48, is
open.
it?
Yeah, number 4. That's according to
No,
mine.
no, it's not there. So you might need to cut a few more of those if people want
Oh
them.
well, Rebecca's listening. You still there, Rebecca? Got a job for you.
Yeah, because it's really good because it's good that you're showing how to use it because I don't think, you know, people
It's
know
it's a bit
how to use
intimidating, isn't
that.
it? Because it's got kind of curly edges. But I think the
Well,
effect that
you wouldn't know how to use it unless you were shown, would you?
yeah, I think I like the effect that you get with it. Although
Yeah, it's really good.
you just keep turning it until you get different shapes.
Yeah, and it
Um,
gives you the clouds.
I don't know whether it matters if you go from the bottom up or the top down. I
Yeah,
always
and I've
just
done both.
I don't think it actually makes a difference, does it? Do you think?
I'm not sure. I'll have to give it a go.
I think I always say
Well,
I don't
Rebecca
think
said
it
she'll
makes a
add it.
difference, but I don't think I've done it the other way around, so I don't know.
Yeah, I need to do
It
a
just
test on
naturally
it.
for me, I
Rebecca's
start
going
to.
to add some. So if anybody wants that stencil,
Oh, glad you're here, Rebecca. That's very helpful. So you
oh,
don't have to do the whole
Cheryl
length.
says she's got it and not used. There you go, Cheryl. There's your challenge now.
Yeah, I think it was good because. So here's the thing: when I was trying to pull out paint, I just matted mine earlier, but I've got this collection. What's it called? This Echo Park. Let's take a trip. I think that was from last year, but it's got those. When it first came out, I just thought, I'm not really that keen because it's kind of very muted, kind of mustard and muted
Yeah.
duck egg type thing. But actually, I love it. And
I was like that with the Simple Stories one as well.
yeah, so and
And
I've
yet
got
that worked out one of my favourites.
yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
that
really
one.
weird. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's got brown.
Yeah, I looked at it and I thought, oh no, it's
Yeah,
brown.
exactly. But I found these just now as well. So
Oh, you
obviously,
just found
and
them.
don't you start because who? What did you find at the weekend?
Few little things.
Exactly. So you can't put that back on me. You
I can
found
because we're just talking to everybody today. I was just telling you,
so
telling all my secrets now, girls. Ratting me out.
snitch. So did you do anything nice at the weekend?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I've been to the
Or did
cinema
anyone do
today.
anything nice?
That was
Were you
good.
doing nice Sunday dinners and
No, tidied out the utility on Friday. That was exciting.
oh, that was joyous. How
Oh,
joyous.
yeah, joyous, yeah.
Right, I
And
think
then,
I'm going to go all the way to the bottom.
oh, Carla's in from Mississippi.
Ooh, Mississippi, you've been on my mind.
Oh, sorry, girls. She's on one today. Oh,
Oh, I've missed
oh,
everybody
Nicola
because I've been
Goodlad says those clouds look fantastic.
oh, I think it's that sort of. There is a paper like this. I think when I was going through what to do, and yeah, I was going to say I thought about clouds because I've got two from Iceland and some random photos, and I really didn't know how to bring it all together because um, that one for your birthday was really bright, wasn't it? It kind of sticks out.
Yeah,
So we've got one
what
from
that was like. Oh, it's like migraine waiting to
sunglasses
happen. That
needed.
place, wasn't it?
It does. You need sunglasses for that place. Oh, you did go somewhere, didn't you? Didn't you go to the tulip fields?
I did. Yes, Tina's just asked. Yes, I did really enjoy the tulip fields. It was lovely. I was a bit
Oh,
like, oh, what's it going to be like? So I went to the confetti fields, and that was, which I understand, it was literally just a field with flowers
yeah,
in. But
yeah.
this, they had really obviously got somebody who knew what they were doing, and there was loads of places to have Instagram photos,
Oh,
and
was there?
yeah, it was
Oh,
really, really well done. There was like a big clog, and there was yeah, there was like places dotted all around that you could have your photos took, and
oh, how lovely.
yeah, it was really well done. And the tulips were loads of them were out because I had read parts, like they said, oh, they're not all out because obviously it's got to span over a couple of weeks, hasn't it? So,
Yeah.
but no, they were beautiful. So, and we had
Oh,
luckily we had a really good day.
you did. You had like a beautiful weather.
Yeah, it was beautiful day in the sun. It was really warm.
Yeah, makes all the difference, I think. Yeah, and I wish I had time to have gone with you because I was gutted that I couldn't
Yeah.
go.
Carla says, Julie, I was so excited to see Vicky Booton named you as one of her favourite designers. I got excited. I know her. Bless you.
I know we all do the same as well, Carla. It's like, ooh,
It
reflected
was
glory. I
nice
think
that
that's
she
called.
mentioned me. Yeah, it was very nice. I was
Oh,
just, yeah, very pleased.
well, I'm not surprised because I think quite
I
frankly,
know, but like you do them, and then like they don't have to, do they? So it was nice
no,
that she did. Yeah.
yeah, oh,
Rebecca, I went to is it Tully's
yeah,
tulip? Was it Tully's? Yeah, the
It's
one
the one at
by
Hatton
Hatton.
Country World.
Yeah, yeah, it was good, Rebecca. Yeah, if you
It's just
get a
at,
chance,
well, I
you
suppose
should
not up the
go.
road for you. It's up
Yeah.
the road from the office
I was
ish.
going to say, it's not far from Rebecca, is it?
Not really. I suppose it's from home. It'd be about half an hour, I suppose,
Yeah.
40 minutes.
Yeah, it was about 40, 45 minutes from where I am.
Right.
As I
I
say,
think I'm going
and there was a lovely coffee shop, and
because they've got a
so
little. Do they have the windmill there? Or is that the one in
yeah, there was a
Essex?
windmill and the bike that you could sit at. As I say, it was really, really well thought out.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, because as I say, I went to that confetti ones, and there was nothing. The only thing was when we went through after, and you could buy tulips. Oh, they
Yeah.
were so expensive.
Were they?
They were
Mine.
beautiful, but yeah, they were meg. I understand they want to make the money, but they were like silly price. They were like
Were,
£10. Like I think they were £1 a stem or something silly like
oh
that.
my word.
I mean, you could get them in the. They were special. They were like beautiful ones. They were like doubles and I don't know triples or whatever
The
they
thing
were.
is, with tulips, they don't last long, do
No, they
they?
don't last. You can get them in the supermarket for like £1, like 99p,
Yeah.
can't you? Or a fiver for a load of them. So
I think
why
there's
can
a somebody. I think like one of those flower sellers local to me. I think I think it's like a big truck comes in from Amsterdam because my friend brought me some tulips from Amsterdam last year, and it was like a massive. It must have cost an absolute fortune, but they were actually you could see they were like
yeah,
proper.
yeah. These weren't just bog standard ones. They were
Yeah,
special.
special. Right, so I've got some background. Just might need to soften my edges. Edges. I've done all the best bits and hidden it, of course. So I'm thinking something along these lines. And then over this, I'll be finishing about 5 minutes. Look, how's everyone else getting on, by the way?
Nicola says you're covering up all the beautiful clouds.
I know. No, that's just so
And
me.
Cheryl
Oh,
says she needs to cover up hers, but not yours.
right. I'm going to put a pocket over this side. So I did a barista class in March. I had one for my Christmas present, and I did that in March. So I thought, oh, but I want somewhere to put some journaling in, so I just want to put some tags in if I can. I have some tags from leftovers. Not very useful tags. Maybe I'll probably have two. Two.
Cheryl says, well done. Finished tonight, ladies.
And then have you noticed? Just like I've got better. I'm thinking now that Melanie was a bit of a distraction, wasn't she? Bless her. No, I miss Melanie.
I
Wonder if you see
know.
Melanie, or you can just let her know we miss her and tell her to pop in. Um, I'm going to make a really easy peasy pocket. Put those in there and that on the top.
Very
I
good.
don't want to do that
You are good at
embellishments.
adding all the bits, aren't you?
What? Sorry,
You're very good at adding all the bits.
bits.
Pockets and,
I am trying to get better because actually I did. They'll
yeah.
be so impressed with me, Julie. I did file a few of my layouts for 2024,
Did
25.
you?
I did. I think it's because I had to do it for the crop, and I'm just going to wipe all this. And so I put some in an album, and I thought, oh, it's really lovely to go through an album and look through your layouts. It was like a revelation. I don't know I've had that pleasure before.
Well, I scrapped with Nicola on Saturday,
Yeah.
and she did a layout and then put it straight in an album. And I
Oh,
said, "Do you do that with everyone?" There was no spare layouts hanging around. She went, "Yeah." I was
is
like,
that Nicola
"Oh
Goodlad?
no, Nicola
Oh,
Murphy."
sorry.
I was
Murphy.
like,
God,
"Oh
cross
my
it
gosh,
Murphy.
is that what people do?"
Obviously, you've been
Mine
out
get
now.
put in a pile and then sorted out and given to people who they need to be given to, and then left in the pile and moved
Yeah,
to a box to put somewhere else.
that's just
Paul
us, isn't
actually
it?
said the other day, "You need to get rid of some of these," and I was like, "Get rid." I was like, work.
To be fair, I think I'm going to do that because I've got so many. I mean,
I know, but it's
truly,
like, which ones do you get rid of? And like, you've
I
spent
know.
time and,
I left my paper over a white look and get
oh.
it. I know. I might
Cheryl
just
says she misses Melanie. She misses the twan.
twine. Yeah, we need to. I'm gonna nab her and see if she can come and join us. Not to.
Heather, you are definitely right. Layouts are supposed to live in piles. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what they're made for.
So how many layouts? Roughly then, people. How many layouts do you think you do a month? Roughly,
Oh,
on
yeah.
average, just out of curiosity. How many? So you're on loads of teams, Julie. How many do you have to do a
I
month?
have to do, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Let's see.
9. Do 9 a month that I have to do.
Yeah,
But then I have, so those don't include any kit ones, any challenge, other than CSI, any challenge ones that come along, National Scrapbooking Day when that comes out.
yeah.
If I have to do a page class for a retreat, so they're all extras.
So do you
Uh,
think, like, on average, then you
Probably
do on top of that
10.
9?
So 9, 10 a month, I'd say. I don't
Well,
tend to do any now just for nothing. Heather said she counted and she did 90, but they go in spurts. So that was at the year,
90 for the whole year.
for the whole year.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought you were singing or something then. I was like, what?
Tina says she always puts hers away in an album. Oh, you are good. Stephanie, I
Just showing
record
off
my
now.
yearly totals of A4 size and 12 by 12. Hang on, she's just going to grab a book and see what she's done this year. How many do you do then, Morag?
Um, it's hard to say because I only have to do. Well, I only do CSI.
Yeah,
I
but
do
you
two for
do some for,
Roses. Yeah,
and
I
then
do
you
two
do
for Roses Studio, and
hit
then
ones as well, don't you?
yeah, and then I mean, obviously, I'll just do random Bramble Fox things. I think I'm supposed to do like 3 months, but obviously I'm the boss, so I can do what I like. So, but the weekend I did scrap something for next month. So I did a double page layout for no other reason that I thought I could.
Yeah.
So that's for with the new June Fox box. So that'd be for next month. But then I did 2 layouts just for the sake of it at the weekend, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah, I think sometimes you can just, yeah. Angela said, this month will be good as I'm going to an in-person crop this weekend
Ooh,
and usually about 6 or so.
where
Yeah,
and
I
where?
average about 5 on a crop, on a, well, a weekend thing. Cheryl says the hardest part is getting the D-Ring albums. It is, Cheryl. Stephanie, well, Stephanie wins the prize. 175 A4 and 167 12 by 12 so far.
Oh,
OMG, Stephanie. Where'd you keep them all?
that since this for this year, or you mean
So
last
far
year?
this year?
Wow, I
I'd
feel
be
quite
I'd
like a
be
slacker
booted out the
now.
house if I'd got that many.
I feel like I'm slacking off.
And me. I don't mind my piles now. Not those sorts of piles. Piles
Yeah,
of
not that sort of pile,
layouts.
Julie.
I wouldn't mind if I'd got those sorts of piles.
Mind you, I think I prefer that sort of pile than having too many piles of scrapbook layouts.
Um,
Mine's, as I've said before, just sit in the corner of my room until it topples over.
Sam Galloway's got 52 so far.
Grief.
It's only
Julie, we
April,
are really
girls.
slacking off, aren't we? Part
They do
timers is what
realise
I'd
it's
say.
April, don't they?
No, what, sorry?
They do realise it's only April. 52. Cheryl says,
Oh.
hurry up, girls. 9 a month and laughy face.
So,
We are
so if you've done
slacking.
that many, how many are you doing a week? I'm trying to work it out.
Who?
Well,
Stephanie, I don't think you
Stephanie.
can work that one out.
So Paula Davis has done 85. Well, because you're retired now, Paula.
Yeah,
I'm not
85
counting
so
you.
far
You
this
don't.
year. Oh, we are slacking. Stephanie says, Calix storage in my bedroom and the spare bedroom, but space is slowly running out.
Yeah,
That's my problem. I've got no space.
no, I think that is my problem as well. I think this is why I think you and I started scrapping for the people because,
Yeah, we just give them away now.
yeah, I mean, I just, um, Lauren, my daughter, said the other day, she was talking, I was scrapbooking, and she goes, "Oh, it must have been so nice to have a hobby after all these years that you're still really, really enjoying." I said, "It's absolutely true." I was like, "I love it as much now as I did when I started however many years ago."
Yeah, yeah, I
You
do.
know,
Yeah, it is.
and
I have.
I've, I've had so many hobbies over the years that I've picked up or get enthusiastic about and then drop, but not
Yeah, I'm the
scrapbooking.
same. This has
Having
been the
like little
one.
moments of like, oh, you know, I'm not feeling it type thing, but actually
Yeah, I think
overall,
that's just natural, though, isn't it, with anything,
yeah,
when you do it all the
right.
time.
Don't
I
need
do, when I go on
sweaters.
holiday or anything, I don't miss it at the time, but then I think,
Oh, when you
I
come
don't know what I'd
back.
do without it when you come back. Like you come back and I'm itching to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
going again. And I'm
that's
always
how I
thinking
feel.
in scrapbooking terms in my head. Like I look at things and think, oh, that would look good as a title. And, so
I used to be more like that. I don't actually. I used to sit and sketch all the time, and scrapbook sketch is not actual drawing because I can't draw.
yeah. Nicola
But
Good says, lad says, I don't have enough photos to scrap that many layouts. Your albums were beautiful when you took them
yeah,
to
they
they
are.
were really like informative, weren't they? Like a
But yeah, no, I
proper
really enjoyed looking through her album.
document of like, yeah, because mine are just like like random pictures, whereas yours were
Yeah,
like a, it was like a journey, like a start to finish, wasn't it, on a album?
yeah, and I think that really inspired me to actually get on and I have sorted out or some of like a 2024 album. Um, and this whole thing with the chapters and stuff, I think, has really kind of motivated me to put. So, like, although I've done that album for Iceland, and you know what I mean, I've done a few scrapbook layouts as well. So I'll just put those in the
Yeah,
2025 album, and then leave the rest in my sort of mini books. But I kind of like that idea, really.
yeah. Stephanie
Because
says
otherwise, I'd end up with.
she'll share some photos of her storage after the live. She found swapping to A4 helped with getting albums easier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I bought some I love some lovely binders at WH Smith's not that long. Well, it was a few years ago, but I couldn't get on with A4. I think
no,
it's
I
because I was
struggle with
so
A4.
yeah. I tried. Well, I tried for about two layouts. I didn't like it. I just couldn't get with the narrowness of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Thin and tall. I think I was so used to square that I just couldn't get on with the shape, which is a bit bizarre, isn't it? Just get some tape.
yeah, I'll just grab photos of Isabel's friends. They've got children now and do them.
Yeah, it's a shame actually because I think I had more. Well, apparently, according to Jacob, my son, that I've traumatized him against having his photos taken because I used to take loads of them little.
You'll have loads soon when Lauren goes, though, won't you?
Yeah, I wish she goes in 2 weeks.
Oh,
2 weeks today.
oh.
Bless her. She's done a scuba diving course this weekend. Oh my god, what they have to do, to get their license. It's unreal. Um,
Yeah, but just think what you'll be able to see out there with that now.
Yeah, I know. I'm so proud of her because she's gone on her own, and first of all, I think maybe a year ago she might not have done that, but she's gone on her own and she's had to cope with all the things and the stress of it all, and she said she's really enjoyed it. It's like, oh, are they even there?
Yeah, but they
Steph-
don't see stress like we see stress,
oh,
do
I
they?
don't
No,
know.
they
Robin
just get on
does.
with it,
She
don't
she
they?
just get she just get het up
She's
about
stressing.
simple things.
Sam says she did her Christmas photos A4 and it was quicker but went back to 12 by 12. Perhaps I should start doing a bit of
Mixed.
A4.
I think that's
Yeah, I
what I
think sometimes
like.
it's nice to mix it up a bit, isn't it? In
Yeah,
your album.
I think that's why I'm enjoying that 6x8 albums because I mean, it's a
Yeah,
different size. I don't know. I'm not any quicker, to be fair, of getting a page or like an album done, but I think there's something nice about having everything together in one place.
Stephanie says she scraps all sorts of everyday things. My motto is to scrap the good, the bad, rainbow, and random. That's good. I actually do like scrapping just the little things rather than the major, events, because I think sometimes those pages come out better, don't they?
Yeah, I think what
I
my
think
problem
sometimes you
is.
can put too much pressure on yourself if it's like an event or,
Yeah,
whereas like if it's just a snap, it doesn't matter so much, does it?
overlapping. I think what's my sketch look like? I think I have it overlapping.
I think it is overlapping, isn't it?
I'll tell you what it is. It's me being anal. You see
It's
those
that
little
that
gaps
little,
underneath?
yeah, but can't you put embellishments there?
Yeah, I did have some because when I made the sketch, I'd
Trap
ended up.
space, that is.
Yeah, trap wind. You don't want that.
No, you don't want that. Thank you very much.
Oh, this won't sit flat either. Oh my god, this is the fastest layout in the West. I've got weird tape in my tape runner at the moment. It's just really thick. Yeah, I have to go over there somewhere. Perhaps. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to change my sketch. So I just positioned the photos so where there was a bit of dead space on the photo that doesn't mind being overlapped. Oh, look at that nice bit of paper there. She can struggle. I don't know, maybe you don't anymore, but I wanted this side. This is that 49 on Market. And it's like a really pretty kind of that dusty duck egg colour. But oh, look at the back of it. I didn't want to use it.
Yeah.
It's a shame when they put really lovely papers on the front and the back. I
Yeah,
think I'll
no, but you
put the
forget
ugly one.
about it once it's down, don't you?
Oh no, but it's just like put the ugly ones on the back and then I can
Yeah,
have
but
two nice ones.
what they think's ugly and what we think's ugly is different, isn't it?
Yeah, but we know better, Julie.
Or whether they say you've got to buy two of them.
Well,
That's probably what it
there is
is.
that. Can you buy those sheets? Just you can buy them one at a time,
Yes,
can't you?
yes, you can.
I
Yeah,
say that because I think that's what I did actually.
yeah, I
I,
think you
I
can.
didn't
There
buy
is like there is
lots,
a paper, there's a pack, and then obviously you can buy them open
but
stock. Yeah,
yeah, I was going to put that around that circle, but I don't think it's going to fit in, is it? Should
you
have
need
thought
to
a bit.
cut it while it's on the thing, and then cut each one apart and position them.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's going to be too much anyway, unless I can go a bit closer. I'll tell you what would be good if we could do here, there, and there. Then couldn't I? Good thinking
Here,
back
there, and
then.
everywhere.
Oh, I bet they haven't got them everywhere. Here, there, no everywhere. Have we got them everywhere? Here and
Almost done.
and first. Might do that. I'm making this bit up now. Oops. It comes off easy. I'm concentrating. Talk amongst yourselves.
You got your tongue out.
How could you tell?
That's what I
Oh,
do.
give away all
Stick your tongue
my
out, it helps,
secrets.
doesn't it? uh, so what you're
Yeah.
writing here, there, and
I don't know. I'll see if I can find an everywhere. I might have an everywhere on a stamp or something.
you could have an everywhere somewhere,
Oh,
or even if you just use um alphas.
alphas? What are those? I've got bloody millions of them.
Yeah, or stamps, your little stamps, that would be good.
Oh, yeah, go on then. You convinced me. See, I knew there was a reason why you'd be here. You always come up with good ideas.
You do that, Cheryl. Put your tongue out.
Yeah,
Helps you
I think it.
concentrate, doesn't
I think it does.
it?
Is anyone else scrapping along, or is it just me?
Maybe Paula.
Paula's probably
It's only ever
finished.
you and Paula.
Oh, I've got a pair trapped under there.
I never know because I can't do all them
No,
things at once. I've got a layout out that needs some things adding to it, but
got hair
I'm
stuck
not
there.
doing it.
Oh, do you know, I feel like I've been molting recently. Sorry, I am concentrating now to remove this little tiny hair that's snuck onto the back of my perspective. I need to take my glasses off. Do do do.
Paula's scrapping.
Good on you, Paula.
Oh, Cheryl's watching and drinking a cup of tea. I'm drinking a cup of coffee, Cheryl.
I was
Stephanie's
meant to,
sorting out stash. Sam's scrapping. Rebecca's
yay,
scrapping.
yay. Good on you,
Nicola's
girls.
scrapping. There you go, you're not alone. Have you all got your tongues out, girls?
Right. So what do I need? And everywhere. Just must get some stamps. Some stamps.
What are you all scrapping then? Nicola says she's doing Japan photos. What the rest of you scrapping, girls?
Oh,
Oh,
Japan.
Chris Barsley's scrapping along as well. Oh, well done,
Yay.
girls.
Super impressive. I hope you do share afterwards as well. Right, I will cut that one out like you mentioned. I don't know how these foam stickers escaped my grasp because
Because you'd
they're
obviously got
absolutely
them
lush.
somewhere else where you shouldn't have had them.
Do you know why? It's because we use that, that
Yeah, we use
collection
that
for that.
collection and then you've put them elsewhere.
Yeah, no, but I didn't actually use that collection. Do you remember we did that? What's it one? At Nicola's bridal shower thing.
Oh,
Oh,
yes, yes,
what,
you
what
used,
do we
yeah.
call it? That non-stop scrapping thing where it's a
That
nightmare.
ever decreasing
Yeah,
kit.
I used that. I bought this kit, then used it there, and took that there, so I didn't actually get to use it more than one layout.
Mm. Right, Chris Barsley's doing Popeye Village in Malta. Is that
Mm.
actually actual Popeye, as in the character Popeye, or is it just a place called Popeye? Paula's
Uh,
doing a March page, and Sam's doing birthday photos from a couple of years ago.
right, one more question. Shall I do it in the duck again, whatever it's called, speckled egg? I call it duck egg, but it's speckled egg. Or should do it in? Oh, I can't make a decision. Brown or black? Here
Hang on,
and there.
I need to wait till I can.
Oh, till it turns up.
Oh, but it looks okay. It looks like you're going to see it in the
Yeah, because it's kind
duck.
of plainish there. Shall I
In the
just carry on with
duck,
this? I don't know what I'll call it. I always call it duck egg, but it's not, is it speckled egg?
speckled egg.
Right, I'm just going to go for it. I might do a pencil mark because I don't trust myself.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my ruler?
Tina says she finished the page this afternoon, so she's just watching now.
Have you all done your kind of monthly projects? I saw some. I think Tina, you've done one, and Cheryl's definitely done one in January and February. I saw.
Don't
I
ask
might
me.
do here, there, and everywhere. I need an and
Yeah, but you
first.
put
Oh,
your plus by here. You
it's
put your
here.
plus. It's not here and there. It's here, there, and everywhere.
Oh,
Take your plus off and stick it the other end of there.
yeah, but I'm not going to move everything here.
Oh, we'll just put here and there and everywhere.
Yeah,
You're just changing the quote.
it's not like me.
Have you not got an and on that? Oh, you got an and
Yeah,
on that.
I've got ampersand.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the trouble with these things. They get stuffed in there and you can't get them out.
Chris says it was an old film set village from Robert Williams' Popeye film.
Where was that? Where,
Malta, I think she said.
Malta. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, Paula's done January, February, and March.
Oh, nice, Paula.
Top of the class, Paula. I've done none.
You're just here to make everyone else feel better.
Yeah, I'm with the rest of them. Angela says February's on her desk. Oh, Cheryl's done January. It's just me then. January and Feb. It's just me. Just me lacking.
But you don't, do you scrap much of your, do you put them in an album at all, ever?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah, it's a bit pointless. I
Oh,
wouldn't have
Brand.
done.
Brandy says it looks great, Morag. Her lunch break's over, so she's back to the grind. Oh, thanks
Oh,
for
bless you.
joining us, Brandy,
Thank,
in your lunch.
oh, thanks, Brandy. Hope your new job's going well. Every just watch. I don't make a typo because I've done that before, haven't I?
Write it out and then you know. Write it on your little.
I know how to spell it.
I know, but then
Go on then.
Sally's done January and February. Paula says she's really enjoying them and she's never done it before.
Oh, and me. We're in the Johnny's Club. Everywhere. I hope I've got enough space to fit it all in as well. That's my other issue. One of many issues. Every.
Write it down.
I have written it down. I'm just not looking at it. Everywhere. I think it was that Planes, Trains and Automobiles one, which I think was the same collection where it went on last time.
Tina says she's
Fainted.
done January and February and up to April on her year memory page.
Oh, I need to go and fill in my, the one I did at the start of the year. I haven't done that one as yet.
And Angela says she's done the wrap up page and January.
Oh, well done.
Oh, well, it's just me lacking then.
Well,
Who else hasn't done anything?
what
Please
I
say.
like is actually people are taking part. That's what's making me
Yes,
really,
yes, it
really
is.
impressed. I'm really
It's
surprised
a
at how
really
neat
good
the
idea, though.
stamping is. I hope so.
Oh, Cheryl says you're very brave. She often ends up stamping lopsided with those stamps.
Well, actually, I'm quite impressed with my stamping. It doesn't normally turn out like that, I have to say. I don't know what's happened. It's like A, I'm finishing it layout in one night, and then B, I've got my stamping without any spelling mistakes.
Looking good.
Here, there, and here and there and everywhere. Yeah, you're right. I should just taken that. Never mind. Made it my own.
Yeah.
You tell yourself that, love. I love those foams. They're just absolutely lush, aren't they?
Well, at least you've used them now.
Yeah, very true.
I did a layout for up in the country with those, and I used a lot of them all together.
Oh,
I had
did
like
you?
a big title with them down the page.
Oh my gosh, I'm not sure I could part with that many longer.
Well, it was for Millie, so I've still got it. I didn't have to give it away.
I know, but I just feel, like I don't know. I've still got this hang up about using too much stuff in one go, and it's just ridiculous. We've got more stuff I
It
can
is
take a
because then
pick
you
at.
end up giving it away.
I know, I know, I know.
Is that
I don't
me,
know.
Angela? I've just had to be special. I am special, but in ways that you don't know of.
Just ink my edges. I got this
I was going to
these
say, where's that tag from?
some thingy bobs, Luby Crafts. Do you know it's like 7 gypsies one or something?
I was going to
How
say,
old?
like Cher or Tim Holtz or something.
Yeah, I think it's 7 gypsies, and you think to
Oh,
yourself,
Morag. She says you're special with
"Oh,
your
I
title.
am."
Yeah. So not me.
Yeah, but I think she
feel
means in that way
feel
though.
better now.
Right. Yeah, I think she must have found it down the back of the sofa or something. Because you can go along 7 gypsies haven't been around for what, 10 years or more. I've still
It's a
got,
nice one though. It's lovely.
yeah, I've still got a few bits. 7 gypsies. I'm not
And
just.
me.
She found some October afternoon. Was that Sue?
That was me. I found well, Sue's got some, but I found something the other day when I was tidying out down the utility.
Oh, that was right.
Because
That's what you.
I've had 3 different scrap rooms in this house. Started in the box room,
Uh-huh.
and then I moved to what was the garage that we had converted into a room. And then I've moved into the scrap room, which is like the front room, which would have been the dining room years ago. And each one I've left a little bit of each of something in each room.
Where's next then?
There's nowhere else to go to.
You run out now, haven't you? Of
Uh,
rooms.
so really, I need to like sort it out from each room and bring it all into this one room. But
I know. To be fair, I think I'm in the same boat. Although,
yeah, yeah, because you've had a few, haven't you? And
yeah, although I had to move out the garage conversion because Pete has that now. And it's super duper neat and tidy, just like when I was there in there. Not.
I don't think crafting and tidy goes together myself.
No, that's what we tell ourselves.
Yeah.
Right, you can hardly see the clouds now, can you? I might
No, you
just
can't, but you could
no,
do a few to the edge, couldn't you? Extend them out.
I'll do a bit down here, a bit too near. Oh, do not be using black to be doing that might be a bit dangerous. Oh, that's a bit bold. I can get rid of that. I did a bit, come over a bit. Oh,
Did
I
you go a
can use
bit
that to
zealous?
clean up with a wipe. I'll just do a bit over here as well. Oh, I'm really liking it. I haven't used this stencil for ages.
No. Yeah, I've got it, so I haven't used mine.
It's nice to go through some of your old stuff, isn't it? It's a nice thing about stencils, they don't run out, do they? They don't have a shelf life.
Oh no, I love a stencil. Got copious amounts of stencils,
Have
but
you really? I didn't know
I
that.
have. But I do love them. I love a stencil. I love how it adds like, you can use it in all different ways and
Yeah.
it just adds that it's different. People use them all differently, don't they?
Yeah, and it
You can
does
give
make it,
everybody the same stencil and it'll
yeah,
all look different. That's what I like.
does make it unique as well, doesn't it? Yeah.
Stephanie said she started scrapping in her bedroom and then there are bits in the spare room and now she crafts downstairs, slowly taking over the house. I think we're probably all a bit like that, aren't we? And then Heather says that she destroyed her room this weekend while she was crafting. There's nothing tidy about it. Carla says, oh, excuse me, what colour are you using for the cloud? She's using speckled egg, aren't you?
Yeah, duck,
Yeah,
my duck egg.
but it's
Uh,
called speckled egg, Carla, not duck egg. So that's another moragism.
thing is, I think that is one of my favourite colours, but I don't think when you photograph your layout, it looks very nice because it kind of looks a bit more greyish, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's a shame because it's
yeah, it
truly
is a
my,
pretty colour.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love this combo of like that off mustard colour and that. It's really nice. I think that's um that oh, that collection I keep going about. Oh, your fella, what's his name? Dennis and his Explore, Wanderlust Explore.
Dennis.
What's it called?
Wanderlust Explorer.
Oh, I need a
Oh,
coffee cup
it's like care in the community.
without the care bit. Just, I think it's called taking the piss in the community.
Tina says she was taken over the house, so her husband got me a cabin in the garden. It was brilliant during COVID. Cheryl says moragism. I like that. A moragism.
No, thank you.
You do have a few.
I don't think so. Sorry, I
Well,
was just looking at some see if there's anything
oh,
I could use
Barb,
off
she
there.
forgot you were on. She was
Oh,
signing for
Bob.
bank holiday.
I know. Do you think today's like Tuesday or Thursday?
It
Or
is
it's like
weird,
I'm
isn't
not
it? Yeah,
staying.
yeah. Hubby's been off for the 4 days. I'm like, what are you doing? Go
Yeah,
back to work.
it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah,
Right,
it is
what
weird.
else have I got? I think it had some circle thing over there. Let's see if I can add anything else. Did my layout earlier. Finished it off today.
I do
Did
love
this
it.
with that new stencil. Have you seen our new stencil?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, doesn't that look lush? Oh, that's the
It
first time I've used it, so I
does.
did
Those
that.
colours as well.
I know, but who knew I'd like that's what's that called? Rusty hinge. Who knew I'd like that was off that the paper pack
Yeah.
has like that's the cover. So I fussy cut that. But I really did.
Have you
I know you
have you
said
edged
this.
that? Have you gone round the edge of that or not?
Yeah, I've just fussy
Oh
cut it out.
no, round the edge of the stencil.
Oh, that. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I remember when you said you had this, and still it's nicer than it looks. I was like, yeah, it's not for me. I've used loads of
Yeah.
it.
I was a bit like it when I first saw it. I thought, oh, and then when it came, I did, and then when I cut into it and that, it was lovely.
Yeah, I think it was. I
Cheryl
think
says
my.
that looks like pattern paper.
Oh no, it's so good. I'm going to
And
do that next
and
time.
have you done something round the edge as well? What have you done round the edge of
Yeah,
that?
that's what I was thinking actually. I might do around here. I did stamping, and I was like, oh, I'll tell you what, I was so on it at the weekend. It's because I was stuck in the house. So I really like how that turned out. But I think that's what I was thinking. I might copy that and do the same around here.
Right,
Um,
Cheryl says, "Hey, Vicky Boot, I'm going to join this soon to watch her Julie." Imagine. I don't get that. I don't know what you're on about, Cheryl, but I'll go with it. Bob says she forgot it was Monday.
oh, I wish I could forget it was Monday. No, that's not true.
It
Do
does
you
look
know, I
like
can't. I know. I kind of miss this when you weren't doing it. It seems a bit bizarre. I mean, it's not bizarre, but it was. I kind of like wanted a break, and then I missed it as soon as I took a break.
yeah, I know, but I think sometimes it's better just to have like two,
Yeah,
or you can just say, don't do it every week and just say when you're coming on. That's nice, isn't it? Then
yeah. No,
there's no
it did.
pressure then, is there? You don't feel like you're letting anybody down if you don't do it.
Yeah, because sometimes I do think when you
Yeah, when
can't
you
think of
not,
something to scrap or you haven't got something to scrap, then I think that's where I
yeah,
fall down. As soon as I've got something I need to scrap or have some new photos,
yeah, you want to do it,
it
don't you?
kind of just goes easy then, doesn't it? Do I need that on there? Or is that just overkill now?
Uh, well, you know me, I'll always say yes, but don't
Yeah, I'm not sure if he
need
adds
it.
anything.
Mm.
Um, I just need some. I've stuck that on one key. I'm not really sure.
I don't think so, Cheryl. She says Vicky Boot may watch the lives and see you, Julie Taylor. I don't think so. I don't think she knows who we are, really, does she?
No, perhaps not. She wants to know who you are because she's your fan. So there you go. Um, right. Shall I go around the edge? I'm going to use that stamp I did. I don't want to
Yeah,
use.
I want to see how that. Yeah.
Right. What stamp did you
Oh,
use?
Cheryl says it looks good, lush.
Girtlish.
Yeah, lush.
I had this. This. Do you know? Right. I'll give you 10 points if anyone can name this stamp set or who it's by. Hang on. Let me tell you, it's really, really old. I just need a piece of paper. Hang on. So you can see it. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of it has. I don't know if anyone can. It's got like a few little tiny borders, and they're kind of I don't know, space themed or map themed. So that was that one in the corner. That one up there, which I really liked. I might put that one down here or something.
Oh, I don't know
It's
what that
Technique
is.
Tuesday. Are they still going?
Oh, I didn't think they did small ones like that.
I'm assuming it's. I'm pretty sure it's Technique Tuesday, but it is donkeys
I
years
thought they
old.
always did bigger ones.
Yeah, but I'm really certain it's Technique Tuesday. I was like, I
Very
kind of,
nice.
I think it's so old that it's gone a bit. When they go a bit flaky, not flaky,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fluffy, powdery.
Aren't you supposed to wash them and the sticky comes back? But I always wondered how does that work?
Well, they didn't. Well, I've tried it with some that have gone like that, and it didn't really make any difference.
No.
You watch, I'll mess this up now. As is the way. Don't put it upside down. Might go side. I can't decide. I can't decide. I'm going to go to the edge again because it just makes it easy with the other border. Oh, the pressure. Why am I going to do this? Do you know it's always a relief when you take it off, isn't it?
Yeah,
Don't know, it
been
doesn't matter
good.
how long you've been stamping for. Right, I must have
It's
had a
when you
different.
finish your layout almost, and then you're doing it though, isn't it? Because
I
it's
know, and I don't know. That's
more
just
pressure.
one thing to do. The amount of times I've messed it up. Right, I had another board stamp. I did last week sort out my stamps, would you believe? And I don't know where anything is. Because I've got. How do you keep your stamps? Do you keep them in folders or?
No, they're in those trays, those like acrylic.
Yeah, so I've got. I would say 99% of mine are in those boxes and those tray type things. And then they've got sections. So I did, but they were kind of like I had a section for like bramble fox, and I've got my dies in the same thing. Is this it? Yeah. No, that's not it, is it? Sorry, I'm just looking. Can't
You
remember where I
only used
find
it the
it.
weekend.
Well, I used it today. That's not even the
Oh,
weekend. I used it this
is it
morning.
not on your desk?
No,
Sam says,
so
mate,
put
that
it away, Julie. That was my problem.
Sam says, mate, that 53 layout she's just finished.
Ooh, nice. Hang on. I thought I put it back in. So I reorganised it all. So I've got one that says grunge, but it's a rather large section of grunge.
It's weird how people categorise them as well, though, isn't it? Because you can have,
Well,
that they can go over like two things, can't they? So which one do you put them in?
yeah. Well, do you categorise yours, or how do you organise
Yes,
them?
I categorise them to what I think they are. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
like have
So
Christmas and travel and coffee and craft and
I like the way
but
you've got a
then
section for coffee.
yes, I have got a section for coffee. But then, like when it comes to grunge, obviously there's like background grunge and then the small grunge. Like so yeah, you have to like
Yeah.
then subtitle them, don't you?
Well, that's
But
it. And the thing is, I think
I do need a
I don't
good
know how to do that stamp
I
actually.
do need a good sort out of mine.
Yeah, I think so. I've
I
put
bet
mine
you've got
away
a
to
I bet you've got a good selection of coffee ones.
no, I've got two. I'm not that into coffee, am I?
No, but we make
Right.
coffee layouts.
I don't actually.
You're not.
That's you. That's
Oh,
just
I
you.
do.
I know you do.
Done, done a fair few. Where's that one from then? Well,
This one,
yeah.
I don't know who this is. Probably some Rondo. Um, I've got a longer stamping block. I tell you what, these stamping blocks are bloody marvellous. I've got that because I used to have like the big thick ones
Yeah.
and the big blocks.
Those
Yep.
Bramble Fox ones or
Yeah, we haven't done them for ages. I think actually, if you want some, if you put something in the message, and maybe we'll cut some more if anybody
we
wants
keep
any.
using all the stuff that we haven't got, Morag.
Well, I don't know. We'll just keep
Oh,
thinking we should
good.
have it.
Well, we do, yeah. Rebecca, stick some of them in.
Yeah, I'm going to go through the shop this week and try and have a look because we're not. I think what the problem is, you don't kind of go shopping yourself, if you know what I mean.
Yes, yes, so you don't know.
So you keep going, and then you don't actually kind of look yourself to see what's in the shop. What do we need? What don't we need? Actually, I preferred the border I had before, but things I can't find that. I don't want too many. I'm just going to go a little bit more on that side.
Barb can't find her cloud stencils.
You can't find what? Sorry.
Her cloud stencils.
Did I say it was number 48? 48, Barb. You've definitely got it.
Cheryl says, poor Rebecca Meadows, and Rebecca, I'm sat here rolling my eyes.
Oh, that's just a general demeanour at work. I think it's like having to put up with me, Nicola.
Oh, I feel for you, Rebecca.
Yeah, she does need a bit of danger money, that girl. Right, I'm just going to do a little bit more then. I'll let everybody go.
Are you cloud stencils, Barb? Are they not with your Bramble Fox stencils?
You just need a Bramble Fox book,
She's got one, hasn't she?
probably.
She has, because I've seen her with it. So, Barb, look in there.
It's number 48.
We didn't have it in a kit, did we?
No, that was
No.
just in the shop. Was it Foxbox?
No,
Possibly,
she's
but
got it. She says, I know she's got it, but it's not in her folder.
do you know though, I have this problem because I've had, obviously I should have everything and I don't.
Well, I know what I haven't got.
What?
Do you know what I haven't got?
No.
Spider's web.
That's so funny. None of us have got that, Julie. It was a really good idea. Why don't we have one of those?
Uh,
That
I
was
did have one. Somebody
did have
sold it.
one.
Uh,
Not sure. I think I've done over the top now. I'm not sure I like it.
no, it looks good.
They're a devil to photograph. I'm going to leave that bit and come back to it. I need a bit more random. One last one.
I'll tell you what you could do. You could stitch over the top of that.
Could I? Thanks. I think they'll put that on your grave, you know. Oh, you know what? You could add some stitching to that.
I'm not having a grave. I'm going to be took away, cremated and brought back, and then whatever they can want to do with me, they can do with me.
Like when you said brought back, it's like brought back from the dead.
Yeah, like a little parcel, all wrapped up nicely. There you go. Whatever you want to do with that.
I think they're hand delivered as well. I've been looking at those, just cremations or whatever they are.
Yeah.
They said you're hand delivered.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
Perfect. As long as
Special
they wrap me up
delivery.
nicely with a little ribbon.
Oh, do you know? I hope it comes in a nice box so you can keep the box.
Just get me all out of it first.
Because of course we've got to scrap that, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah, let's hope they have some nice, wrapped in some nice paper, then you could use that. You could even do like a little shaker box with me in it.
That's hilarious.
Stephanie says it could bury you under your unfiled layouts.
Do you know, but they'd need a massive one then, wouldn't they?
If you put me under there, I'd probably die.
Imagine they'd have to call the fire brigade out to the crematorium. Oh my God, where did that big massive fire come from?
Oh, it's just Julia with the layouts. Oh God, how have we got to that?
Oh, I don't know. Right. I shall call it a day, finish off. You must be getting
Yeah,
bored by now.
you're 3 minutes past 8.
Okay. Well, you get the idea anyway. I'm going to go around
Oh,
the edge.
yes, Cheryl, scattered at Starbucks and Costa. Defo. Mind you, if you got that matcha coffee, I could be in that, because that's what that tastes like. Tastes like grass, that stuff. Ugh. I'm sure
Robin's
that's
into
got a bit
that
of
stuff.
dust in it.
It's matcha tea, is it?
Yeah, it's like
I've never
that
tried one.
green. I don't know. Well, I haven't had a tea, obviously, but I
Yeah,
think one of my
Lauren's.
daughters had one, and it's
Oh no,
horrible.
I think that's like Emperor's New Clothes, if you ask me.
Oh,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like the kids like it because it's popular and.
Yeah. Well, they had one the other day, matcha and lavender. And you're like, who put them two together?
Oh
Why
my
would you
God, I
want
can't
to
think of.
drink lavender?
Oh, I can't stand lavender or anything. You know, like when you sit on the bake off, like when they do lavender in
Yeah.
cakes and things and rose. It's
It
like,
should just be a smell, shouldn't it? Not a taste.
yeah. And even then, it smells like old ladies. Sorry, everybody.
Sorry for anybody who likes lavender
I actually do like the smell of lavender.
and matcha. Imagine they won't be tuning in again. Them pair.
Oh no, what to put on the brainwave. Right, I think that's done though anyway. Apart from, I'm just going to find
Apart from the
it.
stitching.
Apart from stitching then. So that is March, and there's no Marvellous Monday next week because I'm not here. So, and then the
Where
week
are you off
after,
to again?
Montenegro.
She's on her holidays again, girls.
I'm going with Lauren this time before she goes off to Oz, and then I won't be here the week after because she'll actually be flying to. I'm taking her down to the airport that day. So it will be, whatever it's the 12th, is it, of May would be the next one. So I'll be
Oh,
back
long
then.
grace.
Is that right?
I don't know.
Okay. I think it's
I
12th of
don't
May,
know.
whatever that Monday is. I think next week is the 27th and it's the 5th. So it must be the 12th, I'm thinking.
Probably, yeah.
Anyway, I'll put a post up and say where we are. If there is something you want us to do, would you like a sketch? You want a challenge? Oh, National Scrapbook Day. That is the 4th. So we've got sketches all day for that. And then if anybody's around the Midlands, we'll be doing that show. I say we, I mean we're going to do that show at the Motorcycle Museum. It's only a fiver to get in and it's free parking. So if you want to come and have a little shop in person, I have been working my socks off to do some, I don't know, something a little bit more fun than just a shop. So if you can make it, it would be fantastic to see you. And there'll be the shops there as well. Yeah, and then failing that, I'll see you back here on the 12th. So thanks everybody for joining us. Lost my mouse. Thank you, Julie.
You're very welcome.
And I'll see you all next
See you
time.
soon,
Bye.
ladies. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.